principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world. It's a spiritual combat. It's a spiritual combat. It's a spiritual combat. It's a spiritual combat. We wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world. It's a spiritual combat. It's a spiritual combat. It's a spiritual combat. It's a spiritual combat. Put on camouflage. Eyes in the sky. New covenant. We wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world. It's a spiritual combat. It's a spiritual combat. It's a spiritual combat. It's a spiritual combat. We wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world. It's a spiritual combat. It's a spiritual combat. It's a spiritual combat. It's a spiritual combat.
Shalom, shalom, shalom. It's your boy Michael Israel. I've been super busy getting ready for this New York trip coming up, trying to get all my equipment set up, because while we're up there, we're gonna be working on the beginning of another project. So just been real busy getting prepared for that. That's why you haven't seen me on consistently. The other thing is, but I'm gonna try to stay on more consistently the best I can this week. And then the other thing we're working on, we got a couple big things in the works, so it's definitely an exciting time. Anyway, with that said, Rick, good to see you over there on YouTube. Good to see all y'all watching over here on Facebook. But I don't have a lot of time because I got to head out for work here soon. But I'm a hit y'all with a little message, just kind of trying to, again, alleviate the confusion and put everything into simple perspective, because the Most High is not the author of confusion, okay? So the title of this message is Playing for Your Team. And a lot of people be like, oh, you Hebrew Israelite, y'all, if you Hebrew, like, y'all racist, man, this, that, and the other, and racism, and this, that, and they act like racism is like the worst thing in the world, when every nation out here operates in what they try to title as racism, okay? So the analogy I would give is you gotta be about your team. If you want to boil down what this walk is like, being a Hebrew or whatever, the Most High put us in the game, okay? And he gave us a playbook. And he said, these are the plays you need to operate in to win this game. Well, a lot of us have been deceived by this society, by this nation that we're under being oppressed by. And they said, oh, no, it's not a team game. It's like, y'all can play on our team. Here, you could score on this basket. And our own players on our team will argue with us about what basket we should be scoring on. And, oh, we're all one. And so they got some of our players playing for their team. Okay? And when our playbook, the Most High Yah's word clearly tells us, look, this is your team. These are your teammates. These are the plays y'all supposed to be playing by. This is your basket. That's their basket. You know, don't let them score, and you need to be scoring. And the other team is manipulative. They're like, hey, man, y'all, no, we're all one. You know, you could score in our basket. And some of our players are deceived by that when the book is clear. And if you don't, and the coach, Mosai Yah, will pull your butt out of the game and sit you on the bench if you don't do the playbook. And our people are wondering why we never get ahead as a nation. It's because we're not running the plays that coach gave us. And we got the greatest coach in the whole game. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I mean, that's the best analogy I could give with a lot of these people we see in our nation as Hebrews and everything like that, how they are. You know, they get seduced by these other nations and they want to play on their team because they've seen that they've been up in the game, they've been winning, you know. But our coach tells us, oh yeah, y'all gonna win the game, but just do this playbook. So we get, what do? We go out there, we get deceived by Christianity. And oh no, we're Christians. No, the book got nothing to do with that religion that they've titled Christianity. Our book doesn't have anything to do with that. It's a totally different book. It's a different playbook. You just been deceived. And now you trying to play for them and score in their basket. Coach gonna put you on the bench, or he gonna trade you over to their team. You see what I'm saying? So that's like the best analogy I could give to what goes on in our community. When you look at every other race, when you look at the Chinese, they got a Chinatown in every city. They're about their people. Nobody complains about that. You know, you look at all these other nations, they got their team name, China. We're Chinese. And they marry in with each other. And everybody want to point at the small percentage that might venture outside of that. But as a nation, they stick together, play team ball. Well, that's what we got to do. Okay? But there's a lot of people that are just envying their oppressor. He said, envy not your oppressor. Choose some of his ways? No, none. None. And the deception is so heavy, we have chosen some of his ways. We have chosen some of our oppressors' ways. And because it's so deceptive. So we have to do a spiritual audit to see where we've chosen his ways at, because we were brought up with his playbook. And he built his playbook for the game off of our playbook. Choose none of their ways. Stop choosing Catholicism. Stop choosing Christianity. Be a follower of Christ. Okay? But their doctrine that they call Christianity, they are not following Christ. They're following a misunderstanding of Paul. That's what they're following. And then they slap this deceiving, misleading title on it, calling it Christianity, but they're not even doing what that title says. But people, for their own vain lust, for chasing after money or power or whatever they're chasing after, envying their oppressor, want to go after that playbook that's been laid out. And I'm just keeping it 100. I mean, you just got to step back, look at it for what it is. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know, it's really not that complicated, but when you're, and let me say this, I'm not saying these other nations, I don't hate them, but if they ain't about my team and my people, I don't care about them. Like I'm not worrying about them and what they're doing and trying to get along with them when our people are in such terrible condition. My priorities are right here at home, in the immediate circle around me. Then a little further out from that. Then venture out from that. But look around you. You look in your own city, your own state first, among your own people. Then you know, folks is putting the car. They running to these other nations trying to be with them. They're envying their oppressor and choosing a lot of his ways. It calls it mystery Babylon the Great, right? The mother of harlots. What's a harlot? You know, it's when they say harlots, it's talking about whorish religion, like a turn the way of the Most High, harloted out, Catholicism. Mystery Babylon the Great is that revised Roman Empire Catholicism. It said Mystery Babylon the Great, the mother of harlots. Well, who are the harlots it's the mother of? Christianity and these other religions, that all the little denomination offshoots of it. And then it says, and what? And abominations of the earth. What's that? The governmental system that came out of the revised Roman Empire. It ain't hard. And folks is choosing this thing all over the place. Thing is simple. Anyway, y'all, with that said, like I said, I appreciate all y'all tuning in. Veronica, good to see you in there. I'm gonna give a shout out real fast and going out to my folks on Facebook. Good to see you in there, y'all. So, but yeah, I'm headed back out. You know, I'm busy, but I'm gonna try to get on here and drop some quick jewels to y'all as time permits. It's just my busy season right here this week here, leading up to this weekend. But appreciate y'all tuning in. If y'all can share this video, put it out there. I'm gonna try to share it later on today. I'm just real busy right now. But anyway, with that said, appreciate y'all tuning in, and shalom.